Well, before I launch into that, it's Sergeant Tony, everybody. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Let me go ahead and say thank you this morning for, first of all, for tuning in and for your generous donations, payments, bribes through Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you.
And the change in the yard. We'll take it.
You can drive by the house and throw money in the front yard. Let me ask you about your weekend, shall we? How about your weekend? Did you get your 1 hour of continuous cardio? Okay then. 1 hour.
Got 1 hour continuous tanning.
Look at, yeah, Richard's been down in Florida, looking. You're tanned and ready to go. How about you guys? Get your 1 hour of continuous cardio? I hope you did.
Here in the comments.
My wife says, Ashley says, let your girl know.
Catherine said, yes, sir.
Good morning, Catherine. Is that Catherine Speedling from Myrtle Beach?
You know it.
She's a regular, Catherine.
Yes, I love that.
Yes. Well, listen, let me tell you about what happened this morning. So, you Memphians know, or have a general vague idea of where Sea Isle Park / Sea Isle Elementary School is located in East Memphis. So I live about a mile and a half from here, something like that. And I got here to set up and was getting everything all set up, and you're thinking, well, what is he setting up? Well, one of these days I'll have to show you guys what this looks like in front of me. Anyway, I went to set up, and guess what I left at the house? Yes, the camera that you're seeing me through. I left myself. So I had to put everything back in the Jeep, well, most everything, run back to the house, come back and get it. So if I look a little frazzled, there's a good reason for it.
You were here on time.
I was here on time because I get here at 7 o'clock to get things set up, just in case there's a problem.
That's very smart.
It's like I knew something about being prepared. See, a good Boy Scout. Okay.
Would you like to say hello to a few people?
I would love to say hello to a few people this morning.
We have Doctors Tate Keller.
Morning, Tate.
Orly Weiser-Pike.
Morning, Orly. The doctors.
Jamie Baker.
Hello, Jamie.
West, isn't it?
All the way from Key West.
We have Lewis.
Lewis.
We have Cranky Pants.
Cranky. Good morning, Cranky Pants.
We have Frank
That's Angela.
Anderson.
Morning, Frank. Good morning to you, sir.
And we have Jenny Rudemiller.
Morning, Jenny. Morning.
We have Wiener
Wiener
Dog.
dog.
And Jamie Baker said happy birthday again, Tony.
Oh, thanks, James. So you have to speak up so that everyone can hear.
Jamie
Yes.
Baker said happy birthday again, Tony.
Thank you, Jenny. Yesterday, well, it wasn't yesterday. Saturday was my birthday, and many of you sent cards and Facebook messages and so forth. So thank you very much for all of that.
They were all very nice.
It was all very nice, very kind. Okay, let's see what I was gonna tell. I saw a guy talking about he's 50 years old. He's 50 years old, and he's single. And so I think he's a comedian. So some of his shtick, some of the things that he was talking about had to do with how difficult it was to date when you're 50, when you're single and 50. What's the dating like? And so I thought, you know, I have some stories of my own about online dating and so forth. And I've only told one story. That was even online. That was the chick that I got set up with. But
the summer of blind dates.
The summer of blind dates, I think I had 12 blind dates that summer, all crash and burns. And so I'll have to tell you a little bit about it.
Past 9 years, so let's make that.
That was just last week. That's right. Don't tell Ashley.
Jenny Rudemiller said, by the way, you asked about Jenna's due date. It is September 5th.
September 5th. Okay. How's she doing, Jenny? Sometimes Jenna is on.
It is sometimes.
Hope she's doing well. Okay. This morning we're going to do what I call the 5 points of fitness workout. I've usually used that as an opportunity to say if you're familiar with Reformed theology, particularly if you're a Presbyterian, there's the 5 points of Calvinism. These are the 5 points of fitness. So muscle, strength, and stamina, that's 1. Cardiorespiratory, cardiovascular strength and stamina, that's 2. Flexibility, agility, and balance. balance, all 5 of those things. So we'll hit all 5 of these things this morning. Okay, let's get underway, shall we? Getting underway. Side straddle hops for 10. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, let's start off with some wide stance sumo squats, double squat, double press. One of the cards I got, all of the cards, I enjoyed all the cards for different reasons. Some of you wrote some very heartfelt things and kind of choked me up a little bit. Cranky pants. Angela, I didn't know you were capable of doing that to me. And then others had funny cards and heartfelt messages on the inside. One was from my friends Mark and Linda Whitworth. The card said on the outside, "I wanted to get you something," and you open it up and it says, "You're holding it." I thought that was pretty good. Here we go. Wide stance sumo squats, double squat, double press. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do it. Put the dumbbells down. If you're new to this, the dumbbells that you would need is, well, whatever dumbbells you have in your house at this point, because it's kind of hard to find dumbbells at the store. Okay, on your mats, on your backs. But I was going to say that women usually start off with 5-pound dumbbells, and fellas usually start off with 10. That'll give you any idea of what the range is. Okay, on your backs, let's crunch.
Say good morning to Michael Kirby and John J.
What's up, Big Mike? What's up there, Jay?
Jay says you're looking good for 63.
Thank you, sir. I'm trying to. You guys should be crunching. I'll tell a little something. So, I was asked recently who my favorite president was, and that's a tough question to answer. But I have a top 3, and it's Washington, Lincoln, and FDR. I'm a big FDR fan. I'm now the same age he was when he died. And when I look at pictures of him, I'm thinking, so that's what I look like now. That's what I looked like FDR when he died. I'm not sure I want to do that. And then of course you feel bad that I made it to this age and I haven't done anything like what he did. So now I'm feeling depressed that I've wasted my life. Okay, that's enough of that.
That's probably why you look like you do.
I've wasted my life on you people. That's what it is. I'm blaming it all on you guys. Blaming it all on you guys. Okay. You didn't go anywhere, I'm assuming. You got finished crunching. Are you still here? Thank you. Thank you, Sandy.
Say good morning to Lindsay Stanfield.
What's up, Lindsay? Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, you. Hey. Okay, let's do a set of push-ups. We're only going to do 20. Civilian 20, Marine Corps 10. If you feel cheated by that, then feel free to go ahead and knock out more push-ups. I have the impression that some of you aren't going to be doing any push-ups whatsoever. I'm not naming any names, Big Mike, but it's possible that it could be you. All right, stand by. push up. Marine Corps, ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Go ahead and hop on up. Go ahead and hop on up. The sweat is already rolling here in beautiful downtown. Beautiful downtown East Memphis. About FDR, and of course he had polio, so that probably took a good toll. And he smoked, and the only exercise he ever got was a little swimming. So one of the things that can keep you younger looking, and I'm not suggesting that I am, just saying that one of the things that can keep you younger looking is not just a facelift, but exercise so that you make the grimace. So if you make a face when you're exercising because of the stress, then what you're doing is you're tightening up all of the muscles in your face. So you're bringing in good circulation of blood through your face, and that might help. Okay, what's next? Oh, Swiss Army knives. That's what's next. All right, get your dumbbells in your hands. We'll do a set of Swiss Army knives. We'll do 10 repetitions per exercise. Let me see if I can get my visor not to end up in my face. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the rows. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curls. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arnold presses. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep extensions. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Put that down. Walk that off for just a second.
Bob Kanicki said he had to stop crunching because he laughed about you looking like FDR before he died, and he said sometimes this chatting is disruptive. And Cranky Pants said, don't forget about the stress of the Great Depression in World War II.
You know, that's exactly right. A lot of stress. And you've seen how that younger presidents age. Take a look at what Jimmy Carter looked like when he took office, and then what he looked like when he left. Same thing with Barack. Barack looked like a young, vivacious, vigorous man, and then when he left office, he looked like his own grandfather.
I think you've
Sorry,
been
Barack.
younger since we've gotten together.
If you didn't hear that, my wife suggested that I've started to look younger since we got together. Well, you are younger than me, so it's a bit of a reflection. Okay, let's do this. We'll do a little agility drills. So I've got my cones set up right here. I'm going to do the two-step shuffle, and I'm going to do the two-step Heisman Trophy drill. If you want to do that along with me, you're welcome to do it. If you'd like to do some other agility drill that you know and enjoy, then feel free. Doing this for 30 seconds. Ready and go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, 1, 2, 11, 1, 2, 12, 1, 2, 13, 1, 2, 14, 1, 2, 15. There we go. That's enough of that. So
Say hi
walk.
to Jamie Lynn Cole. Jamie Lynn Cole.
Morning, Jamelyn. Good morning to you. Morning, all you folks. So that summer of blind dates.
Sorry.
Doghouse. So the summer of blind dates, I started off thinking that you, old school, go out to dinner, go to a movie, something like that. And if you've ever been on a blind date before, you know within the first 3 minutes whether or not you want to spend the next 30 minutes with this person. And you know, I was thinking, why am I feeding these people? I don't even like her. Why am I having to feed her now? So I switched from that to go to the 1 hour Starbucks date, or the 1 hour let's grab a beer after work date, which turned out to be a better way to manage that foolishness. Okay, get on your mats. We're going to do a little flexibility. We'll do some cobra stretch. So if you are on your stomach, you can cobra stretch from your elbows. If this is what you can do, if this is as much as you can do, is what I'm trying to say, and not doing a very good job of saying. And you can also do them from your hands, as I will be doing right now. I'm going to put us on the clock for 1 minute of this. If you're doing the cobra stretch with me, this will be the time where you tell your lower back and your glutes to relax. And I'll keep reminding you that when you are doing any kind of stretching, the muscles that are connected to the joints that you're trying to stretch, those muscles are going to contract. That's their default setting, is they contract, they tighten up in order to protect the joint that they're connected to. And it's not until after that stretch is held for anywhere between 20 to 35, 40 seconds. It just depends on which muscle and how tight you might happen to be. Once that time has come, then the muscle will start to relax and you can start to stretch that particular joint, the tendons and ligaments connected to that. This would also be a good time for you to look up to the ceiling too. This will counteract all of that looking down that we do at our computers and our phones. So if you're looking up, you're getting a little extra from that too. Now let's roll back to a modified child's pose. And that's good. You can stand up and walk that off for a second. Now what we're going to do is 2 minutes worth of cardio. So what we'll do is if you are limited by space, then you can run in place, you can do side straddle hops, you can do any of the things that we've been doing to get your heart rate up. What I'll be doing is, for the 2 minutes, I'll be sprinting that way, then slow jog, sprint again, slow jog, sprint again, like that. You want to get your heart rate up, and at intervals, if you're just running in place, at intervals, speed it up. So if you're just slow jogging, count it off in your head, 30 seconds of slow jogging, then go 10 seconds of going fast. Then follow that with 30 more seconds of slow jogging. Okay, we're on the clock, and I will leave the microphone here and ready to go. All right, everybody. Now you can recover from that. We'll take a break.
Say good morning to Tonette.
Morning, T. How are you, Tonette? How are things down in Hernando? Isn't that how Hernando people call it? Hernando? I live down in Hernando, Mississippi. You mean before it's all gone?
Yes.
Fired. I had so those dates were kind of terrible, and it really, I don't mean to say that I was so great and they were so terrible. It's just that we weren't a good match. I'm sure that every one of them was a nice person, except for the ones who stalked me, parked in my neighborhood to see what I was up to. But outside of her, I think for the most part, these ladies were nice, and but just not for me, having so little in common. That really does. I asked Frank Jimison, Frank, if you're there, you'll remember this conversation. I asked him, Frank, do you think it's better to have a spouse that is opposite from you or the same? And Frank in his wisdom said, well, neither one. All women are hard to live with. No, that's not. No, he did not. He did not say that. He didn't say that at all. He said that being the same. You've heard that opposites attract. Well, my track record says that being with an opposite is not a good situation for me. Now, it may be okay for someone else, but not so good for me. So when Ashley and I first started to date, I was sure that, she was holding all of her incompatible with you, Tony, cards, close to her chest and not letting me see any of it. And mixed up in those cards would also be some crazy cards too. And so I was pretty sure that, based upon my track record with women, you're with them for about 3-4 weeks, and then they'll put down a crazy card, just to see how you react to that, and see if you can get used to that one. And if you're kind of used to that one, then they reach in there, pull out another crazy card, and just see now how you're reacting to that. So that over time, they've gotten all their crazy cards out there, but you just got used to them so slowly that now you're okay with it. Ashley had no crazy cards.
Aww.
That's right. The only cards that she put down, I was going, oh, I like that. Yeah, and then she put down another one. I said, whoa, well, how about, well then. Okay, let's do a second cycle of our 5 points of fitness.
So you know about Hernando, Tonette said no, just no.
So I shouldn't be calling it Hernando.
That's right.
Okay.
And Henry Doggerel said good morning. Henry in Asheville is in attendance.
Good morning, Henry, all the way from Asheville, North Carolina.
North Carolina, South Carolina.
We got the two Carolinas covered. We got the North Carolina and the South Carolina. Okay, let's do another set of the same cycle. We'll do another wide stance sumo squats, double squat, double press. Here we go. Wide stance, feet out at a 45-degree angle. Ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say it right, lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do it. Put that down. Walk that off for a minute.
It looks like you haven't set up any home kit accessories. He's taking his dog with him.
He's taking his dog with him, playing disc golf. Disc golf.
Say good morning to Raul.
Raul, how are you, mi amigo? How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you. Thank you for the sweet things that you wrote about my birthday. It's very kind. Okay, back on your mat, let's crunch. You'll take 1 minute to crunch. Any kind of style of crunching will do. You're on the clock. Let me get us on the clock. Ready and go. You're on the clock. You're on the clock. You know, back to the online dating thing, profiles on those things, and at the time, online dating had not really, it was still considered a little, oh, what would you say? Sounded a little desperate. Yeah, if you were having to do online dating, there was a bit of, well, you're desperate, kind of a insinuation from doing so. I don't think it's that way these days at all. I think it's, yeah, that's true. We do have friends who are married to the people that they met on an online dating site. I think that site was called Bumble, if I remember right. Bumble, which this one is different. Okay, you're done with the crunches. Don't go anywhere. Just gonna roll over and do another set of push-ups. This particular site, I think, is kind of genius in that the women have to initiate the reaching out. So at the time when I was doing online dating, I had some female friends who lived in another city and we could never date. It was too far away. But they told me what their experiences were like. As soon as they got onto these sites, they were bombarded with 50 to 100 emails or responses from men who had seen their picture or their profile and then sent them some sort of correspondence. With the Bumble, it's the women have to initiate the contact, which I think is probably I think it's better for the women. I'm not sure how it stacks up with the men. I guess the men are okay with it.
I think you should tell people about when you tried to help women with their profile.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Free of charge. You know, but my.
They didn't ask you for help?
No, they didn't. No, this was all unsolicited. This was all unsolicited. Yeah, they didn't reach out to me and say, Tony, I know my profile is a train wreck. Can you help me? Can you help me out with this? Okay. So I'll have to tell you about that. That's, if you're imagining that it did not go well, you would be right. Let's do another set of push-ups. If you're imagining a train going off of a bridge and into the ocean, you would not be too far off. All right, here we go. Another set of push-ups. We'll do civilian 20, Marine Corps 10. Stand by. Push up. Marine Corps. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. That'll do it. My hands were so sweaty. sliding off of my mat. All right, hop on up from there. Hop on up from there. We'll walk that off for just a second. So here's how it started out. And I don't know if it's still the same, but this is how it was, say, 15 years ago when I was trying this out. So you would, for your search, if you were going to be searching for potential dates, for geography, I would put East Memphis. Well, then the ones in East Memphis would pop up, and those were not good matches. So I would say, okay, well, let's go then wider to just Memphis, and then okay, let's just go wider to Shelby County. Okay, let's just go wider to Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi. And let's just go wider, continental United States. We're not going to go Alaska or Hawaii, but if continental United States.
And then you finally just went female.
Yeah, so after a while, you're just saying female with a pulse. That's what. So as a consequence of a broader range to find potential dates, I read a lot of profiles, and I thought, you know, I don't have a dog in this hunt, in this fight. I'll contact these ladies and say, hey, Amanda, I read your profile, and you know, I'm in Memphis, and you're in you're in Los Angeles, so there's really no chance. But I thought maybe you might appreciate a little constructive help. If you're fishing for turtles, don't you ask a turtle what they like, right? That was my theory. If she's hunting for men, maybe if she actually engaged a man and, you know, hey Tony, how could I make my profile more appealing to men? Well, of course, none of them asked that, which was the problem. Okay, I'm still just setting this up. So let's do a set of Swiss Army knives. My intentions were good, I promise you. I was not, my goal was not to shame them or to make fun of them at all. My goal was to help them. I thought if my intentions were good. If a woman had said, Tony, I'm here in New York City and you're in Memphis, and I read your profile, but you know, I think if you changed a few things, you might find that women might be more inclined to say yes to you. I think so. Maybe not, I don't know. Hack squats again for 10. Ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the rows, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curls, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arnold presses, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep extensions, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. Let me back up and say, would I have been open to that kind of help? It would depend. It would depend on the person and how their profile was, and it would depend on how they broach the subject with me. Tony, you seem like a really great guy, and I wish you lived closer to me, but because I can't be a match for you, I wondered if you would be open to making a couple of changes on your profile to make it, to give you the best foot forward. It would just depend on how they said it. Tony, your profile says that you're a jerk, man. Let me help you out from being a jackass. Well, I probably wouldn't have been too open to that. I did not. But no matter how I worded it, well, that's part of it. But let me tell you, when I tell you what some of their profiles said, you would say, oh yeah, they need. So profiles that had paragraphs about how crappy their ex-husbands were. And stuff that says, I'm just me, don't try and change me. Well, I didn't try and change her, for sure. So it would be stuff like that, where they've talked incessantly on their profile about their ex-husbands. I thought, man, I can't imagine any guy looking at that and saying, yeah, I'll take that on. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, so this one lady, if you could imagine what this one lady could have said, just imagine in your mind the worst thing that this lady could have said to me. She sure said it. And and she called me everything. Yeah, well, it was obvious from her profile she was angry. I've been hurt before, I'm not going to be hurt again. Oh my gosh.
How about, I want to be wined and dined?
That would be, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do another little set of agilities for 30 seconds. I'm going to go back to the two-step Heisman Trophy drill. You can do whatever you would like. Speed skaters, two-step shuffle and touch. Any of those things are fine. I'm doing this for the next 30 seconds. Ready and go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, 1, 2, 11, 1, 2, 12, 1, 2, 13, 1, 2, 14, 1, 2, 15. And you can walk that off.
5-star all the way.
You are 5-star all the way. My intentions were good.
Your dog said red flag.
That's one of the best Saturday Night Live skits. If you don't know that skit, Google it on YouTube. It's Saturday Night Live's Red Flag. Kristen Wiig plays. I won't tell you any more about it. Red flag. Oh, that's a major red flag. Yeah. So, okay. Let's do some more flexibility, shall we?
Yes.
Let's okay, thank you. We will. Stand up straight. Now we're going to bend forward at the waist and allow your upper body to hang. So we're going to just start there. Allow your upper body to hang. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible, but just allow yourself to hang. And you're not in a big hurry to get down to the deck, so just relax your lower back and your glutes, and just allow gravity to help you out. As you start to feel yourself getting a little limber, go ahead and try and push down a little further with each time. And now from there we're going to slowly stand up straight, come up slowly, and stand up straight. Stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep and exhale slow. Okay, we'll walk that off for just a second. Be a good time for me to take care of a little I did have, from the online dating, I did have one lady that I really did want to take her out again, because we really had a good time, and so after the date was over.
Yes, tell me more. About this lady you wanted to take out again.
Well, I just wanted to go a second time. It didn't mean that I was ready to propose. How long did it take me to propose to you? You know, I'm a slow mover. I'm a slow mover. And my moving day is slower, faster, over.
That's right.
See there? So we had fun. I had a good time, and I thought, you know, this is finally one lady I would like to ask out again. So I contacted her and asked her if she would like to go out again, and she informed me that she really already had a boyfriend. They were just kind of on a break. I said, on a break? Come on. On a break.
I wonder if they're still together.
I have no.
She
Thank
missed
you.
out, sir.
You heard my wife. My wife said that she missed out.
She did.
She sure did. Okay, let's do some more of the cardio. So whatever you did before for the 2 minutes of cardio, we're going to do that again, or you can switch it up. But we're going to take 2 minutes of cardio and try and sprinkle in some interval work in that. Ready and go. Try and sprinkle some interval work where you go faster for a short burst of speed. And there we go. There we go. And I'm going to let you, we'll take a break. Take a short break.
All those women.
That's the...
I got the grand prize.
You guys maybe didn't hear what my wife said. She said all those women missed out and that she got the grand prize.
Right.
Thank you for
Double showcase.
the double showcase. All right. Sandy back? Okay, just want to make for sure that she was all right. How we doing on time? Well, we're done. We don't have enough time for a third cycle. We're done. We're going to change gears, y'all. We're going to change gears. The time got away from me.
Yes, Richard was following me, and so I redirected him.
Okay then. We're going to change gears. What are we going to do? Pray and meditate?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Being concerned about my app.
I was Sandy. I was.
Dog and the stroller.
Okay, we'll take 2 minutes for prayer meditation. You can spend this time in whatever way is profitable to you. Profitable. We'll take 2 minutes beginning now. And now you can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you need to get some circulation back into your legs. And from there you can roll back to a catcher stance. And from the catcher stance you can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep, and exhale slow. And we are done, all done, everybody, all done. Turn to your neighbor, say, way to go, good neighbor. Way to go, all you good neighbors. Way to go, all you good neighbors. Who are some of our other good neighbors? Hey, Greg. Good morning, Lisette. Hello, Chrissy. Good morning to you all. Thank you for tuning in. My wife would want me to tell you to be sure and like and share and make some comments on this. I have two things I'll tell you. I've been trying to, like many of you, trying to convince some folks about the efficacy of wearing masks, keeping social distance, washing your hands, and so forth. And some of them are keen to find something on the internet that says not so. And I'll just offer up this piece of anecdotal advice or a little story. On July the 9th, I checked this. This was only just on July the 9th. I checked to see what was going on in Japan, because a day doesn't go by that I don't think about Japan. It's just a part of me. And so I wanted to know what was going on in Japan. And on July 9th, they had 197 positive COVID cases. 197. The population of Japan is half of the United States, but it's jammed into the landmass of California. So imagine that half the population of the United States all lives in Florida or in California. It's already crowded. Now imagine. And then Japan also has the highest population of elderly people in the world. Yep. So half the population of the United States, more elderly people, and more densely populated, more densely located, jammed up together. So they only had 197 positive cases on July the 9th. Here in the United States, we had over 57,000. If Japan was doing it like we were, they should have had 25,000, right? Simple math, half the population, they would have had half that, but they don't. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why. When I lived there, if you had a cold, it was sort of expected of you to wear a mask. It was just the polite thing to do. There was no law, no rule, no mandate. If you had a cold, you wore a mask, and it told other people that that you were concerned about them, more concerned about them than your own particular comfort at the time. So when the government said, in order to stem the rise of COVID cases in our country, these are the things we're going to do, and the Japanese people did it. So half the population of the United States, we've had 145,000 deaths. Japan has had less than 1,000. So whatever your opinion about masks or social distancing may be, and this would also apply to maybe some friends or relatives of yours, whatever their opinion is, it's where it's been done, it's been successful, irrespective of anything else. But here's the bad news. That is some loud cicadas.
I know.
Here's the bad news. Because we're Americans, we're just going to keep doing this. Restrictions, relax restrictions. Restrictions, relax restrictions. Because we can't follow directions. Okay, enough about that. Here's some really, really good news. Guess whose birthday it is tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is my bride's birthday. That's right. That's right. We have our we managed to we plan to have our birthdays close together.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's how we. So my wife will be 29 tomorrow.
That's right. No, it's
So-
okay.
So
I'll get a big 4'9".
4'9". Well, you don't look a day over 4'8". like Courtney.
Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney. That was a bad joke, Courtney. If you're out there, listen. Have a great Monday. Love yourself. Love others. Be kind to one another. Let me one more thing. I keep saying one more thing, and then I add another thing. A dissertation that I stumbled across months ago that I've talked a lot about is called A Cruel Wind, and it was Dr. Dorothy Pettit's Ph.D. dissertation on the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. One of the things that she discovered in her study was that there was a decrease in compassion in the United States, and she called it a spiritual torpor, which I didn't know that word, and it's sort of a spiritual lethargy. So a lowering of compassion, but a rise in spiritual lethargy, and that the attitude, one of the casualties of the pandemic was what it did to people's spirit. So do the best you can. Try and stay positive. Watch funny stuff on television and YouTube. Try and stay away from anything that's too negative. It's almost impossible.
Turn it all
Yeah,
off.
turn it all off
Read
if
a
you
book.
can. That's right. Okay, enough about that. Love you guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Be good.